This is Ask Me Anything, and the question I'm going to answer for you this week is one that I've been getting asked a lot these days, and it's a simple question. It is, Brian, do you get stressed? I know a lot of people see me on videos like this where I seem to be kind of calm and in charge, or when I'm interviewing people in the studio and I seem to be prepared, and all that stuff. But you know, when you choose to film yourself, you can a lot of times get yourself in a good mind frame, and I try to act like a professional, but that doesn't mean by any means that I don't get stressed. As a matter of fact, if you get to know me well, and if you're one of the team here or a member of my family, you realize that I'm constantly stressed. I'm constantly unimpressed with myself. I'm constantly pushing myself to the next level. If I ever get near a goal, I always want to 10x that goal and try to get better. And I'm just really hard on myself. I always have been. I'm getting a little better about that, and just trying to love myself a bit more and forgive myself. But you know, it's always got to be great, and then once it's great, it's forgotten. That's kind of how I run things. And so one thing I think about when it comes to my stress levels is I remember a time when I left the city, when I left the banking world, all these guys behind me I used to work with, and I had nothing to do for like 6 months before I started London Real. And I really remember really doing nothing, and I had no direction. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know what I was going to do for money, nothing. And so once I got busy with the show and busy editing and busy booking guests and even busy doing work that I didn't know would ever lead to anything important, let alone any economic gain, I always reminded myself, and I always had a saying I would say to myself, and it was this. It was, be thankful for something. No, be thankful that you have something to worry about. And so I guess it's a little bit of a gratitude piece, and it's just me constantly reminding me that I should be grateful that I have something that stresses me out, someone that bothers me, or something that I think isn't good enough, because it reminds me that I have something to do, and I have like a purpose in this life, and that I have something that's important to me. Because if I'm not stressed out about it, that means it's not important to me. You know, my 11-year-old Gabby, sometimes she's like, Brian, I'm nervous. And I'm like, it's okay. I said, you're nervous because it's important. And that's always something to think about. When you get nerves, you get a little excited, it's because you're doing something that is important to you, which is nice. A lot of people don't get to do things that matter to them or that are important. And so I always try to remember that when I'm running around like a chicken without a head right now, with like the new studio redesign and our new team members and the London Real Academy and our upcoming London Real Masterminds event, which is definitely the most going to be the most fulfilling and most difficult thing I've ever done in my life, and I can't wait, and I can't wait to give you guys details. But it's just a way to super stress me out because I want everything to be amazing. I feel like a real personal commitment to anyone I involve with something I create, whether it's London Real or the Academy or this amazing experience that's going to be for 3 days. But you know, I do all that stuff to keep myself interested and excited. And lately, I've been taking a line from Stephen Pressfield's book, which is called Do the Work, where he says, start before you're ready. And so when you do that, you get stressed out, and that's okay, because at the end of the day, I have to be thankful that I have something to be stressed about. So that's your answer. Yes, I do get stressed. I might not show it all the time, but I'm constantly trying to catch up. Sometimes I keep thinking about I'm gonna have a break, but then I also know me, that when I take a break, I get really bored. And so I'm just constantly on that edge. I'm walking the line, as Johnny Cash used to say. And so I'm gonna keep doing that. So I hope that helped you guys. If you're in a state right now where you're not pushing yourself enough, then it's time to double up, start something before you're ready. And if you're a state where you're just too going out of your mind and too stressed out, then maybe you have to really ask yourself why you're doing some of the things you're doing. Everything I'm doing right now, I know is consistent with my mission statement, which is making the show amazing, building the Academy for you guys to make real change in your life, and putting this experience together up this year that's just going to be the most incredible amount of positive energy that London has ever seen. And so those are my 3 main objectives for this year, and I know they're all coming from a place of like love and a place of like, I don't know, real commitment. And so if that stresses me, that's okay, and we'll worry about 2016 next year. So there you go. I hope that's helped. Come join us on the London Real Academy. It's incredible. The activity feed is just, it's a fountain of positivity. So become a full founding 500 member, jump on there, and we'll see you at the latest webinar. All right, peace.